Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Beautiful week today, 85 and sunny. Tomorrow, more of the same. Dublin Deck Wednesday looks great. The Castellos Thursday free show at Eisenhower Park will be there. Weather looks great. Saturday, Tyler Hubbard, Parmalee, Brandon Wisham, DJ Deuce spinning. We will be out there at Catholic Health Amphitheater at Bald Hill, and the weather looks fantastic. Ticketmaster.com. We got the party on the lawn. Check social media. Has every little detail about Party on the Lawn. Jake's 58 providing 250 T-shirts for the first 250 through the gate at 5:30. And we got a lot of fun giveaways as well. We'll be playing cornhole for the Jake's 58 upgrade to the pit. And Brantley Gilbert, Chris Jansen tickets up for grabs for future shows. And a lot of fun stuff going on there. Also, as a side note, but not to be, undermined, we have a huge Parmalee giveaway we're starting today. Look at our social media. We'll get that out there for you. But Parmalee doing a VIP acoustic thing before the show this Saturday, and it's going to be great. We will have them meeting and greeting and taking pictures and playing songs, and you're going to be part of it. We got a chance for you to win that for this Saturday. So that's going to be happening this week. Check it out. Goes up today on our social media. If not already, you will find it there at some point. So I had a very busy weekend. I was off Thursday and Friday for good reason. Went with the kids and a bunch of their friends and my niece, and we went up to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut. We saw Jordan Davis up there. Was absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, we all love Jordan. He's one of those artists, like, no one has a bad thing to say. Like, no one will sit there and say, oh, I don't like him, or I hate him, I don't listen to his music. Never, it's never that. You either, oh, man, he's pretty good. Oh, I didn't realize he had this song and this song. Or you're the complete, Jordan super fan. I really think he's, one of the most beloved artists in Nashville. He was fantastic. Played the Mohegan Sun Arena. Headlined it for the first time. He had played there a number of times, of course, the Wolf Den. And he opened for Luke Combs a couple of years ago, November of 2023. And now he was headlining his own show. He was doing great, in great spirits. Show was fantastic. Got a chance to hang a little bit before the show with a bunch of radio. There were a lot of Connecticut, Massachusetts, Boston, Hartford, a bunch of different places up there, a lot of radio that was there. Got to see some friends I haven't seen in a while. Also, a couple of famous folks out there. I did see a couple of Jordan Davis super fans out there. Our buddy Gio from WFAN, Boomer and Gio. He was out there, him and Jordan, very tight. Got a chance to catch up with him a little bit. Also, Dan Orlovsky, the quarterback of the Detroit Lions, the old school quarterback who's now a commentator on ESPN. He's a big Jordan fan. He was actually, from what I had heard, supposed to come to our Jordan show last summer. You remember, we had Jordan and Tucker Wetmore out at the Catholic Health Amphitheater. And Dan was supposed to come to that. He did end up making it to Mohegan, he and his family, I saw over the weekend as well. And then a couple other things that was fun. By the way, I went up there with 7 teenagers. I had my 3 kids, a couple of their best friends, niece, my daughter's boyfriend. It was a whole crew. There were 8 of us. There was Connecticut's biggest comic convention, 10th year running, called Terrificon. Didn't realize it at the time, but it was being held at the convention center at Mohegan Sun for 3 days. And it was awesome. We got some tickets. Now, I'm not a comic guy. I wish I was, because if I was a comic book guy, oh my God, this place was fantastic. So cool. Even without liking comics, this place was awesome. There were so many fun things for sale, and different booths and artists and There was even a heavy metal band. Megadeth was there with a booth. It was just crazy. It was one of those crazy conventions. A lot of people dressed up. Yeah, a lot of superheroes walking around Mohegan. And I didn't realize, but there were a lot of stars there who you could pay to get a picture taken. Now, they were in the back of the convention center. So we're walking through, and I see the guy from Titanic. I see Billy Zane, the jerk, Rose's fiance from Titanic. And I'm like, oh, my God. And, security was tight. If this security guard saw you trying to lift your phone up and take a picture without paying for it, they shut you down, man. It was something. But the line was out the door. Ke Quan, I pronounced that right? Short round, of course, from Indiana Jones. And he just won an Oscar a year or two ago for another movie. He was in a movie that was like Best Picture. And you know who I'm talking about. He was there. A lot of different people were there in the comic and movie world. And I got so excited because I saw somebody I recognized from Revenge of the Nerds. When I was 11, Revenge of the Nerds came out. And that was like the pop culture thing. Anyone around my age knows that in the mid-'80s, the pop culture classic, Revenge of the Nerds. So Brian Toshi was there, played Takashi in Revenge of the Nerds. He was so nice. I paid $20 to talk to him. Well, you could talk to him for free, and he was so nice. But I wanted a selfie, so it was not very expensive. Like when the other, like Billy Zane, I think was like $100-something and that kind of thing. This was $20. We had the best time. My daughter Abigail was there, standing next to me at the time, and she thought it was so funny. I was like more starstruck over somebody from Revenge of the Nerds than I was like walking into a radio room at a country show. But it was a lot of fun. Spent hours and out, like at least 3 hours in this convention center, walking around, and the kids bought some stuff, and it was a good time. So, yeah, good weekend. We got away. Saw a great country show, Jordan Davis. I also saw a Rush tribute band, which was awesome up there. And, of course, Terrificon and the ferry ride, never to be outdone. Being out on the water in the Long Island Sound was unbelievable. And hope everyone else had a great weekend. But Jordan Davis, man, just on fire. Absolutely incredible. Plenty more to do this morning. We will get to your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment about 8:12. Later in the 8 o'clock hour, we'll tell you about a theft of dolls, very expensive dolls, and what store is opening up inside another store, a mini version. We will get that for you. National Day's good news stories as well, and a beautiful week of weather. Double and Deck Wednesday. Castello's free show at Eisenhower Park Thursday. Tyler Hubbard, big show this Saturday. Ticketmaster.com. The Catholic Health Amphitheater. We got a lot going on. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.